Hello, Capricorn. Welcome to your reading. I'm really excited to do this reading. I feel like, I don't know, the reception that I get from Capricorns is really good. So I want to go ahead and, is that the word, reception? Y'all know what I mean. Like the response and stuff that I get, like the way that you guys receive it, I think is actually really good. So we're going to see what's coming out for you. Wow. All right, so we had a lot to talk about right off the bat. So fire signs, so that's Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. We have water signs, Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancers. These are all signs that are going to be good for you at this time, okay? So it doesn't mean that you have every single sign around you, but it means that if you do have very important people to you in your life that are those signs, you want to make sure that you're collaborating with them at this time. Right, and then we also have the moon card, okay? So the moon card is all about your intuition. It's all about your feelings, and it is the maternal card. So you could be being encouraged to go and be with your mother or communicate with your mother or mend things or just spend some time or listen to your mom at this time, especially if they are a fire sign or a water sign, okay? So that is definitely coming out very, very strongly because it's like they have some good insight for you at this time. So let me go ahead and pull your spread and then I'll come back to you with your message, okay? All right, Capricorn, you have a very interesting spread. It almost reminds me of the Sagittarius spread that I just did. So if you're dealing with a Sag or if you have a lot of Sagittarius energy in your chart, you're pretty much in alignment with what's going on. All right, so let's go ahead and start off with the first thing I want to let you know. You have the number 2 as your lucky number. So 222. Pay attention to when you're seeing 2, when it's popping up in your mind, or if you see like signs that have a lot of 2s in it, or if you have a connection with the number 2, it's definitely showing up here. So we have the waiting game. So I see that you're being patient, and maybe you're not being patient, but there's something that you have to wait on. There's something that you have to allow to develop before you can actually have it. The waiting game is a beautiful card because it means that there's something growing that is going to be very good for your foundation. It's not something where you're just waiting on it because it hasn't shipped yet. You're waiting on it because it's monumental to something that is going to be happening in your life right now. And if you just wait on it and you just do what you're supposed to do and you stay focused and you keep going into that cycle of making sure that it's being nurtured and it's growing, you're going to be very, very happily and pleasantly surprised at what is going to come for you. All right? So what you're receiving at this time, we have the 5 of Wands, which is also something that Sagittarius got. So you have like this competition that I feel that you're going through. And competition for a Capricorn is always a good thing. I feel like you guys are the ones to never show that you are competing, but at the same time in the back of your mind, you know damn well you were trying to be at the top of whatever chain that you're trying to be a part of. So we have that happening here. There's some competition energy that I feel. And then we have Knight of Pentacles. So I feel like you're also going to have assistance within your domestic life or maybe your family life. So maybe someone trying to help you get something done or help you move some things along, okay? So that's the gift that you're going to be receiving. So you're going through maybe a few struggles, or I wouldn't say struggles, but you may be going through some obstacles or circumstances where you kind of need someone else's help. The image that I'm getting is that you're fixing up a part of your house and you need someone to reach up and get you something that you can't reach. So it's not that it's anything that major. It's just you kind of need 2 people instead of 1 to get something done. All right, so teamwork is going to be in your best interest, but it's not everybody that needs to help you. It's only like a certain person who can give you a piece of advice or who can give you some sort of money or who can do some sort of like magical thing for you, if it's like work or manifestation or something like that. It's help that actually you know it's for you, okay? So it is coming your way. You are going to have help in something that you've been struggling with or something that you need to get done, but you need their assistance with this. The Fool, okay? So there is some Aries energy that I'm feeling. If it's not Aries, it's about you starting something new, or it could be that you need help from someone who's younger than you or someone who has a different outlook on things than you do, all right? So we do have the Fool here. I feel like you're starting something very new for yourself, the 8 of Swords, but you're afraid that it's not going to work out because of whatever reason. So if you are feeling that way, you need to stop. The 8 of Swords says, look, you can either be the victor or the victim. And we don't have time to be the victim. So whatever limitations you're putting on your mindset, get them out of the way, okay? Like, we don't have time for that. And it's also an indication that like whatever you're trying to work on, it's yours. It's just the only person that can stop you from having it is you and your mentality, Capricorn. So all of these negative things or this paranoia or going in this loop pattern of this isn't going to work out, or this is happening bad, or this is why I can't trust, or whatever it is, you have to stop that. And it's not as easy said. It's not something as easy to do as it is to say it. But at the same time, once you do it, you'll see the benefits of it, and you'll see the help that you receive from people, and you'll see how everything really comes together in a very beautiful and magical way. It's going to seem like you're not even doing anything. It's effortless, but it takes you taking off that mental blockage. When you take that mental blockage off, all the waters can really flow through, if that makes sense, to make sure whatever you need to happen happens for you in a timely fashion. But as soon as you put that mental block on of why it can work out, it's like a pop-up. It's like, look, let's put the pop-up blocker on and let's leave that alone. We don't have time to worry about the pop-ups, okay? So that's what I'm seeing. I feel like the outcome is going to be good for you, but you have to accept the help once it comes to you. And you also have to understand that whatever you're going through, you need to go through a new path. There's like a fresh new start you have to go down. Okay, so maybe something very different for you, which will make you feel kind of uncomfortable, but it needs to happen. So for the outcome, we have 8 of Cups. So you do need to leave something behind in order to go towards that new horizon. I love the 8 of Cups because it really speaks about understanding the signs and reading the room, and understanding that there's a certain thing in your life right now, whether it's a cycle that you've been going through for ages, or if it's something that's just recently started for you, you gotta leave that alone so that you can go towards your next path. And the way that you'll know what this is, it's something that keeps pulling you back. Every time you try to look forward, it tells you no, like don't do that, or you can't do this because of me, or you can't do that because of the situation, or that's not gonna allow you to make it. Whatever that thing is that keeps trying to hold you back and hold your shirt while you're trying to walk forward, that's the thing you have to leave behind. And it's going to feel hard because this is something that's been a part of your existence for quite a while. And if it hasn't been a part of your life for a long time, it's something that you're very attached to. Okay? So you do need to leave this behind in order to walk towards your future. This is the outcome, so I do feel like you are going to do it. So we got 2 number 8s here. That's a lot of portals that you're walking through. So that's a lot of energy that you have to understand and really decode. So that's why I think it's very important for you to use your intuition, where this moon energy is coming from. Use your intuition, because you're walking through a lot of portals at this time. And in order to know what you should do and what you shouldn't do, you're going to have to use your gut. You're also going to have to use people who really care about you and who really want to see you do the best that you can possibly do. So for a lot of people, that's their mother. For a lot of people, it could be a fire sign near you. It could be a water sign near you. You just have to know the people. But intuition is very evident here. But you're also going to have to put in that effort. That's where that fire energy is coming in too. And I feel like there's a fire person, a fire sign, that is going to keep you going. Because it's like you don't want to get told you can't do something, or you don't want to stop. So that fire sign is really going to keep you going forward, okay? All right. Yeah, the waiting game. Let's look into your financial situation. So right now you have the Father of Air. So there is some doubt with this, and I feel like you have to be focused right now when it comes to your finances. You need to know what you need to pay off. You need to know what your goal is, what you're trying to purchase, what you're trying to get rid of, whether it's debt or something like that. You need to be very focused with this Father of Air. Don't allow people to distract you. If you need to get work done, you need to get it done now, okay? And I feel like you know this, but you may be a people pleaser, or maybe you're somebody who feels like I can do it another time. No, use your time wisely and use it now, okay? Because in the future, there is some good news. We have the Father of Fire. You're going to be very, very masterful when it comes to your finances. And a lot of the things that you are going to be understanding is going to deal with your career and your projects and your passions that you want to see come. So when I say projects, this could be things that you want to see happen and manifest next year for you. It could be things that you're planning for and putting all this energy into financially. But if you don't focus now, for some reason, now is the time for you to really focus on it. It definitely could be just because of the season. It's almost your birthday season. So you want to just make sure everything is in alignment. You know what I'm saying? With the Father of Air, it's letting me know that you're going to be very masterful though, okay? And you're going to be able to really make big decisions and feel good about it. You're doing that now, but now you have to be really serious. But in the future, you'll be able to really be more passion-filled when it comes to it. You're going to feel really good about it. But you have to be focused now, okay? So if there's things that you need to get done, don't wait. It doesn't mean rush it, but I'm just saying be very diligent and calculated with your movements when it comes to your finances at this time. And moving towards the future, you'll be able to really feel like, okay, I can do this, I got this, I don't have to worry about that. But you'll still be making wise decisions in the midst of all of it. All right, so the waiting game is here, so don't forget that. There's some things you got to be patient about, but in the meantime, do what you can. Everything can't be fixed, but whatever you can fix or whatever you can work on, do that now, okay? Yeah, so that's your reading. Thank you so much for watching. I truly appreciate you being here. If you want to support the channel, you can like the video, you can subscribe to the channel, you can share the video. You can also purchase a private reading with me by emailing me, or you can go ahead and go to my website, www.theesotericempire.com, and you can set that up there. Thank you so much for watching, Capricorn. Thank you so much for watching, Capricorn, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.